that Frank played tonight?
Yeah, I thought Frank played good. You know, good energy and you know, it's I thought he played really well. I thought Nadir played pretty good too. You know, I didn't play him much, but Frank did good and was probably about as good a performer as we had tonight.
Talk about the start your bench gave you there in the first half.
Yeah, our bench was great the first half and was bad the second half, obviously. But the first half, they were better than the first team, and which was good. They made, you know, Connor and Brandon each made 2 shots, and the ball moved better, and Joe made a couple of plays that kind of got us out there. And then Jamari was really good, gave us really good energy. So I thought the first half, the second unit was better than the first, and the second half, I didn't think the second unit played there as well, with the exception of probably Jamari.
During that stretch, did you maybe leave them out there longer because of that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly. We managed the minutes. I think it says here our leading minute guy played 20. So I played Perry. I didn't play Perry hard at all the first half because I played him 14 second half because I played him 14 in the first. But yeah, I thought those guys did a good job while they played together.
How did you guys play as a team, Coach?
Yeah, I think in stretches pretty good. You know, we got behind. I don't know what it was, 13-8, and then you know you look up and you know we're up 26 or whatever, something like that in the first half, or 22, something like so. So I mean, to outscore a team 25 points over a 10-minute period, you know, was pretty good. So we played a good stretch there, and we really played pretty good to start the second half, although we didn't really score as many points. But you know, our defense was better to start the second half. So and then we go brain dead and obviously didn't finish the game very well. But we were a lot better tonight than we were the other night. I mean, we definitely made some progress from last week.
Yesterday you mentioned defense. You wanted to focus a lot on that the last week. How did you think they guarded?
I think there's some possessions we actually did pretty good, and some possessions weren't very good. You know, guys don't understand. Chris or Gary probably would know this off the top of his head, but I think we went like 3 years without having a team shoot 50% against us in our building.
He pointed that out.
How many?
I was asking how long it was, but it was, they shot 49.1, and I thought it was strange it went so long without that, and they got pretty close.
Maybe you want to do the press conference. but the whole thing is you're exactly right though. That was the thing that I was thinking. I don't know what the stat was, but I know we went through periods of time in the last 5 years where we go 52 or 55 games in a row where nobody shoots 50 home or away, and then to have a team, you know, shoot as well as they did against us tonight obviously tells me that although we may be trying, we definitely don't guard like we think we guarded.
How much of that are the rules?
I don't think that's the rules. I don't think so. I mean, there were some guys that were pretty open from, you know, Brunson to start the game. He makes 2 set shots from 15 feet because we can't get to him, you know, to start the game, stuff like that. So. And we knew that was what he wanted to do, and we talked about what they wanted to play to was him to, you know, 15 feet off the catch, and we just didn't do a good job. We just aren't as turned up as what we should be. There's been so many teams in the past that we've had here that were turned up, and just off the energy that they created and the excitement in the building, you know, you can get up 12-4, 14-2, or something like that, and that's just not happening. I don't think we're creating enough energy by our play defensively is what we have in the past.
Bill, is your team ready to start the regular season?
No. But I don't know who is. You know, if you look across the exhibition scores, there's been some pretty strange scores across America. You know, and you could go down, you know, top 10 teams that have labored to win and that kind of stuff. And of course, competition may be better than some, but there's been some strange scores. I don't know who's ready right now. But you know, it's time to start, so we don't have a choice. And the good thing is we'll find out exactly where we are to start the season. It's going to be good for our team, even though I wish we weren't doing it, playing without Nadir. So that puts pressure on Frank, and then try to develop a backup for him in the first game, and then it'll be good to see where we are playing against Duke in the second game. But there's going to be a lot of tests for us. You know, but we just got to, you know, the biggest game's the next one we play and have that mindset. And But I do think we'll look a lot better when we play less guys. To me, it's hard to play that many guys and share minutes, and that's why I told our guys after the game that the days of equal opportunity, they're done. So now there'll be some guys playing 30, 32 minutes a game now.
Are they making that difficult on you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, there's a couple of guys, who do you play if you get an opportunity, but Frank and Andrew White are gonna play, and if you start the other three guys, then that's five, and I never have played six perimeter players, so somebody's gotta emerge and do something, or it'll be hard to get in six, let alone seven. So I mean, it's a good problem to have, but also one that the reality's getting ready to set in, that you can't play that way. You gotta play your better performers in major minutes in games.
Coach, what did you see out of Frank tonight that you wanted to see in preparation for Friday?
Well, he took care of the basketball, and he played with energy, and played without fouling, and their point guard, Craig, who's a great kid, quick, and I've known him for a while. I mean, he's hard to guard. I think, did he lead the country in assists last year as a freshman? I know he led the league, but he's a good player. And Frank did a pretty good job on him, keeping him out of the paint and stuff. So there's a lot of things I'd like to see out of him, but it'll be a different atmosphere Friday. And we're playing a team that returns 5 starters, and we return 0, and it'll be turned up some, I'm sure.
How do you think Wiggins played?
Yeah, he did okay. Didn't have any success early and didn't play much, and then I thought he was better when he got back in.
Are you any closer to deciding on redshirting?
I don't know. I don't know if we'll redshirt anybody. I think that everybody can help us win a game that we would consider redshirting, or help us win multiple games. And it's hard to with freshmen. It's hard to say for sure with the guys that I would consider because Andrew White's ahead, but you don't know where potential is when they get it and that kind of stuff. And Connor and Brandon can both make shots. I mean, they can both make shots, and we can't redshirt Landon because he redshirted last year. So I don't know if we'll redshirt anybody, but there'll be some serious talks in the next couple of days. But I wouldn't write anything thinking that we will, because right now I'm leaning towards not.
Could you hold anybody out the first game or the first couple of games, just keeping that possibility open?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Probably can't Connor for sure, because Connor will probably be our backup point guard, in the first game. But I don't think that'll probably be an option. I think if we're going to do it, we'll do it regardless of what the situation is. But if I think I'm going to play him, then we're going to play him. So.
Is Embiid's ratio of really good plays and bad plays get better steadily?
Oh, he's it's just like tonight. He did some unbelievable things out there tonight. And you look at his stat sheet, and he gets 8 and 7, and he doesn't make his free throws, and he misses some bunnies. But the whole thing is he could have had 15 and 10 tonight, 15 minutes, so easy. But yeah, I think he thinks the right things, and his athletic ability, his feet are unbelievable. He made a couple of plays in running balls down and picking them up. That's hard for 7-footers to do. He's going to continue to get better and better all the time, and his ratio is getting better. But you also got to understand, I mean, he didn't even get in the games in high school 2 years ago. I mean, he never played. He played behind a guy that plays at Kentucky, Dakari Johnson. So he transferred to another school so he could get in the game. And I mean, this is also new to him. But the thing that he's so good at is his skill work and drills and all that stuff. But it is going to take him some time to be able to translate that to competition and that to games. But he will. It's just a matter of time.
How rare is it for a 7-footer to put that grace, especially in a sport that, he doesn't look clumsy ever, does he?
Well, I shouldn't say never, but he's got good feet. He's growing up playing volleyball and playing soccer really helped him. I mean, I've never had a big guy that has feet like that. So he's got good feet, but he's got to be able to take that to the game, and that's what he's working on right now. And I really think big guys a lot of times will play better against big players. Sometimes when they play against small guys, they don't look quite as good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys.
Thank you.